Did you know that if you eat a lot of vitamin E, you'll start smelling like fish?
So, what did you do to eat a lot to look like one?
I just ate little JJ.
Let me just break this down for you guys. Okay, so we get a fish. His name is JJ, Dr. JJ, because it's just a cool name.
We
really
raised a smart child.
And so we buy this fish, and he has this nice bowl, and it looks like a huge wine glass. He just has a lot of room, and he's loving life. and he's loving life. And one day, Joseph comes up to me as I'm feeding the fish. Okay, as I'm feeding the fish, he's like, "Guess what? I got a tree for my room." And I was like, "Tree? That's a great decoration." And then he's like, "Yeah, so I'm going to need you to take out the fish." I kind of want to dissect him.
Yeah, see, I wanted to dissect him. I didn't want you to take him.
I thought for once, a man can be sensitive. I was wrong. Girls.
Dead wrong.
Love is blind.
Literally.
Love is blind. So I'm like crying because he just kicked, not only did he kick out the fish, but he kicked me out of his dorm. He's like, "If you're going to complain about a stupid fish, then get out of my dorm." So here I am, me and little JJ, in my hand. Okay, it wasn't in my hand, but I didn't, oh my gosh, he gave me a little cup for JJ, and then he gave me the rocks for that in a bag, and not like just, it was a plastic bag, a plastic Dollar Tree bag. He puts the rocks in those, and it smells and reeks like fish, and I'm walking around with a little bowl and these rocks, and they're like leaving a wet trail, and he's like, "Get out of my face if you're gonna complain about a stupid fish." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, just let me," and I was like, "Just let me take the bowl up to my room so I could just transfer him there, so I don't have to put him in a thing." And he's like, "You're embarrassing me over a stupid fish."
You love fish. I didn't know that until
No,
that
I love
day.
animals, and you...
Well, I'm an animal, and you don't act like you love me.
Because you're the worst kind of animal.
Oh, what's the best kind?
Fish. And, so I'm in my room, and I can't keep him in a little cup. But I don't have a bowl, so I
go out and buy him another stupid
No,
fish
so I have a
tank.
vase, because that's all I have. A vase. The vase is like this big at the top, so it's fine, but then it gets like this small at the bottom. Look how much space he has. And I can't fill up the vase with that much water because he's a beta fish. He'll jump out and kill himself.
The beta fish will?
Yeah.
No, that's only if you put him next to another beta fish.
No, some beta fish jump out.
No. There's no such thing as a beta fish with legs. If you can get a fish to jump out with legs...
Fish jump out of bowls. And he would have died if I put him...
I think you're thinking of frogs.
No.
Because they have legs. It's because they're mammals.
We get the fish, and I end up having to cut...
Open the fish.
No.
Yeah?
You know those big water gallon jugs? I end up having to cut that in half and putting him in there.
After I bought a whole fish tank
he's all going through like shock, and he's all like swimming around all scared for his life.
Is that
and
how
I'm
you
like,
killed it?
And I'm like, "Joseph, he is freaking out. Please buy him a new bowl, please." And Joseph, I called him, and he's like, "Okay, this is the bowl. This is a little tiny bowl."
That's a big enough.
And so when JJ,
look at the beta fish in
JJ
there.
is bigger than this fish in here.
No, he's
How
not.
is he supposed to fit in here?
Look how big
That's
that
what I'm
fish
saying.
food is.
That's what.
Look how big it is. A beta fish is not that big.
I'm talking about on the.
Oh.
No. Oh my gosh. But this is how big it is. And when I told Joseph, I was like, "Joseph, what is this? This is so unacceptable." If I meant like something bigger, something that JJ deserves.
Blah, blah, blah.
And you know what he says? He's like, "Well, if you just said that, I thought his vase broke. Otherwise, I would have bought him a 97-cent bowl that I'm complaining about because I have 4 jobs and I get $400 and blah, blah, blah. I'm rich and I don't need 97 bowls because I don't care about fish." No, JJ did not like you. He told me numerous times, "I do not like Joseph. I do not like him here. I do not like him there. I do not like him anywhere."
I'm glad you said that on film so everyone knows you're a liar.
How does fish ask for too much?
I started having to pay for food, and after that, I was
Fish food? Are you serious?
Yeah. That's
like
$3.
a one-time buy.
Yeah.
You're complaining about $3
Yeah. Fish food.
compared to like a child when you have to like feed them forever.
Oh, but I won't feed the child either. I'll just get rid of it like I did the fish.